We often overlook the navel, seeing it as just a physical remnant of our birth, a mark left over from the moment we were separated from our mothers. But what if I told you that your navel is far more than just a scar from the past? What if I told you that your navel is the very center of your spiritual growth, the core of your energy, the place where all transformation begins? It's not just an idea from ancient wisdom. This is a truth that has been passed down through generations, hidden in plain sight. The navel, or the hara, as it's called in many Eastern traditions, is the energetic center of your body. It's the place where your life force, or prana, is most concentrated. This is where your spiritual journey begins and where, if you're not careful, it can also stagnate. Think about it. Before you took your first breath, your navel was the source of all your nourishment. Everything you needed to grow, to develop, to thrive came through that one small point. And that connection doesn't end at birth. In fact, it only deepens. The navel remains the center of our being, the place where we draw in life force, where we store energy, and where we process our deepest emotions.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like your spiritual growth has plateaued, it's likely because you haven't been paying attention to your navel. You haven't been connecting to the core of your energy. You've been living on the surface, disconnected from the very center of your being. Now, ask yourself, how often do you really tune into your body? How often do you really feel the energy in your navel? Most of us are so caught up in our minds, in our thoughts, that we forget to connect with the body. But the body is where all the spiritual work happens. The body is where the energy flows. The body is what anchors us to the present moment, and the navel is the anchor within the body. If you want to grow spiritually, you must return to your navel. You must begin to cultivate awareness of this sacred center. You must begin to breathe deeply into your belly, feeling the expansion and contraction of this powerful point of energy. The navel is like a doorway, a portal to higher consciousness. When you focus on this area, you begin to tap into the deep well of energy that resides within you. You begin to access the wisdom of your body, the wisdom of your soul. Spiritual growth isn't something that happens in the mind. It's not something that happens through reading books or attending workshops. Those things can help, but true growth happens when you reconnect with your body, and more specifically, when you reconnect with your navel. This is where you store your power. This is where you find the strength to face your fears, to heal old wounds, to release the past, and to step into your true self. Imagine a tree. Its branches reach high into the sky, but what keeps it grounded, what allows it to grow tall and strong, are its roots. Your navel is like the root system of your spiritual body. It's what keeps you grounded, what keeps you connected to the earth, to your body, and to your soul. Without strong roots, a tree cannot survive. Without a strong connection to your navel, you cannot grow spiritually. You might have moments of insight, moments of clarity, but without that deep, rooted connection, those moments will be fleeting. They will pass as quickly as they came. But when you are rooted in your navel, when you are connected to your core, those moments of insight will become a part of you. They will integrate into your being, and you will begin to live from a place of deep wisdom and inner strength. So I ask you, what would change in your life if you started to focus on your navel? What would happen if you brought your awareness to this powerful center every day? What would happen if you began to breathe deeply into your belly, filling it with life force, with prana, with the energy of the universe? The answer is simple: everything would change. You would begin to feel more grounded, more present, more alive. You would begin to feel a deep connection to yourself, to your soul, and to the world around you. You would begin to grow in ways you never thought possible. As we dive deeper into the mystery of the navel, let's talk about how this seemingly small point on your body is actually the gateway to infinite energy and wisdom. The navel is not just the center of your physical body, but also the center of your energetic body. It's where all the energy channels in your body converge. In yogic traditions, this area is known as the Manipura chakra, the solar plexus, and it's associated with personal power, confidence, and will. But more than that, it's the place where you process the energy of the universe. When your navel energy is blocked, you feel powerless, anxious, disconnected. But when it's open and flowing, you feel confident, alive, and deeply connected to your purpose. The navel is also where you process emotions. Think about it: when you're nervous or stressed, where do you feel it? In your stomach. When you're excited, where do you feel it? In your belly. This is no coincidence. The navel is where you digest not only food, but also emotions and experiences. If you're not connected to your navel, if you're not processing energy through this center, those emotions get stuck. They turn into blockages, into patterns of fear and self-doubt. But when you breathe into your navel, when you bring your awareness to this center, you begin to release those blockages. You begin to free yourself from the past, from old wounds, and from limiting beliefs. One of the most practical ways to begin working with the energy of the navel is through breathwork. Deep, conscious breathing into the navel not only brings more oxygen into your body, but also activates the flow of energy. When you breathe deeply into your belly, you're telling your body that it's safe, that it's grounded, that it's okay to release what no longer serves you. This simple practice can have profound effects. It can help you release old traumas, heal emotional wounds, and awaken your spiritual power. But it requires consistency. It's not something you do once and then forget about. It's a practice, a process of returning to your center, of returning to your navel day after day. Another powerful practice is to simply place your hands on your navel and feel the energy there. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and just focus on the sensation of your hands resting on this sacred center. As you do this, you'll begin to feel the energy flowing. You'll begin to feel a warmth, a pulsing, a connection to something deeper within yourself. This is the energy of your soul. This is the energy of the universe moving through you. When you connect to this energy, you begin to tap into a well of wisdom that is far beyond the mind. You begin to access the infinite intelligence of the body, the intelligence of the soul. But here's the thing: this can be uncomfortable at first. Many of us are disconnected from our bodies, especially from our navels. We've been conditioned to live in our heads, to think our way through life instead of feeling our way through it. But the navel is where you feel. It's where you process emotions. It's where you connect to your inner self. If you've been avoiding this area, if you've been living in your head, it might feel strange or even uncomfortable to bring your awareness to your navel. But that discomfort is a sign that you're on the right path. It's a sign that you're beginning to reconnect with a part of yourself that you've been ignoring for too long. Now that we've explored the power of the navel as the center of your energetic body, let's take it a step further. Your navel is not just a physical or energetic center, it's the key to your spiritual liberation. Think of your navel as the seed of your soul. It's the place where your soul was first nourished in the womb, and it's the place where your spiritual journey begins. When you cultivate a deep connection to your navel, you're not just working with energy or emotions, you're awakening your soul. You're tapping into the deepest part of yourself, the part that knows your true purpose, your true path. The navel is also the center of intuition. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something? That's your navel speaking to you. Your navel is where you receive messages from your higher self, from the universe. It's where intuition speaks, not in words, but in sensations, in feelings, in inner knowing. When you're disconnected from your navel, you're disconnected from this intuitive guidance. You're trying to navigate life with your mind alone, and that's exhausting. But when you reconnect to your navel, when you open yourself to the wisdom of this center, you begin to receive guidance effortlessly. You begin to move through life with ease, with flow, with grace. This is the path to spiritual liberation. It's not about escaping the body or transcending the physical world. It's about going deeper into the body, deeper into the navel, deeper into the core of your being. It's about awakening to the truth that your body is a temple, that your navel is the gateway to the divine. When you honor this center, when you cultivate a deep connection to your navel, you unlock your highest potential. You step into your true power. You awaken to the truth of who you really are. So I leave you with this question. Are you ready to unlock the full potential of your navel? Are you ready to reconnect with the core of your being, with the source of your spiritual growth? The journey begins with a single breath. The journey begins with a single moment of awareness. The journey begins now.